Hi people! The goal of this playthrough was to check whether you can beat Pokemon Red with literally just one Pokemon. At strong suspicion you can, as not counting Mew, the prime candidate Kinglair finished around level 60 at the speedrunners, so even with a crappy move pool, considering level 100 is the upper limit, especially with kinda good stats on it, it had every chance to win. The other choice was Lickitung, and I just hate slow Pokemons. Of course, over-leveling can solve everything in Generation 1, but whatever. Of course lost the first fight, the only move being Bubbles and Leer, where Bubbles is a special move, and Leer lowers the physical defense of the opponent, but whatever, I tried. I even got a lot of critical hits. Fortunately, this fight is not mandatory to win. The first rival fight is not mandatory either. You don't have to meet with the rival at that location at that time, but I did it anyway, at a much higher level. To reach that, of course, I cheated in rare candies, and to have those, you have a code to make the shop sell them to you, so you need money, but is another cheat code. What has an unfortunate side effect that even after disabling it, after a while you will land with a couple 100,000 money, but otherwise it does not affect the playthrough, so it's fine. I spent the money on only a couple of full restore at the very end of the playthrough, and in the hypermarket getting 2 fresh water, one for a local guard and one for a TM in exchange at the same room with the little girl. Brock had no chance, and not just for my higher level. As said, without Wise Grip, even more leveling would have been needed, as Krabby Kinglair simply have a very shallow move pool and gets to on kind of higher levels, and if I wanted to fight the rival at that early battle, I just needed the levels. The rival came at the Nugget Bridge, and I swear half the time I had a save way before these encounters, but it absolutely didn't matter. Kinglair was one tough cookie, and having good base speed and 10-20 level over leveling just outspent everything for sure. You surely noticed I named my character to be the Ancient Slave and the Kinglair to Kinglair, just because it sounds similar and I thought it's a funny pun. Oh yeah, tried Babylon Abra to spare some better PPs, but realize I'm wasting your time, so switch back to hitting harder. The second gym was surprisingly easy. Big I remember the big starfish being much tougher, but whatever. TMs are one-time use in this game, but it has the fortunate side effect that you get them at full PP when you learn them, so you don't have to worry about PP that much in the league. Therefore I did not want to hunt for elixirs, ethers and PP ups. Then the rival on the SSM came. For some reason the Pidgeotto never cast Sand Attack on me at any of the rival encounters, and as you can see, Still no HM moves were equipped. Stomp was fine and clearly a place to change to strength later. Both are normal type moves, nothing special, around 80 power, not bad. Also tried Guillotine, but despite supposed to work 1/3 of the time, it only worked once every 15th occasion, so eventually I gave up on it. We all hate Gym 3, both hidden buttons were in the same level this time, never seen such thing, but what can you do? The electric moves didn't bother too much despite being pure water type, but this was the point I decided I had enough of guillotine. Gym 4 was again a super effective type, but Victor Bell missed with the Razor Leaf, so we will never know how much damage it could cause. Only 3 types of moves are available for Krabby Kinglair: normal, water and ice type. Want to guess what type of TM I bought in the hypermarket? Yes, that one. These 3 are actually enough, even though 3 out of 4 moves will be filled with agents, and there is no move deleter in this generation. The Rivals' next encounter happened in the cemetery. It was another Tuesday. Anyway, I was ready to eat more candies as the adventure progresses, but I couldn't resist and fought every trainer I saw on the screen. Then I noticed I'm getting seriously overleveled, even to my conscience, so used the bike road when got to that point and just went in a straight line. Also never checked the alternative passage which has the super rod. Not to mention in the water I just stuck to a wall and ran away from wild Pokémons. Which was also true in any cave and D-line. At the Psychic Gym you can clearly see I'm truly fast thanks to the good base speed and overleveling, whatever, it's convenient. Not even the Alakazam could harm me. The Poison Gym was annoying because all the chances to being poisoned and wheezing just had so much HP, health. But then again, I was unstoppable after all. Only one agent stuck on my moves, and cut isn't actually that bad. It has 50 power and 95% chance to hit the opponent, and so it is a okay move at least while the opponents only have a couple Pokemons and you are traveling between gyms. And those set Pokemons are not rock types. Rock types demand water type moves. There was the fire type gym, and again it was just smashing the A button, especially that fire 2 is weak against water. And in this game double type Pokemons are kinda rare, so the type chart is kinda useful. Nowadays you have more than 1,000 Pokemon, I think 1,028. Most of them are dual types, landing you with 17 times 70 types to keep in mind. No wonder new games tell you if a move is super effective or won't do a single thing. Giovanni is a rock type gym, so we are getting close to the end, and while normal type moves don't really work on those Pokemon, on his Pokemons, water type moves are super effective, and in this case they are even stab, so he had no chance. Stab means same type of attack moves, so 50% more damage. Use Surf instead of Crab Hammer simply because Surf has 100% hit chance, while Crab Hammer only has 85 or something like that. On the other hand, the Crab Hammer is a good last chance move if you run out of other type of moves, but you need a hit because it has increased critical chance, meaning if even if you hit a water type Pokemon, it will cause good damage. Yes, I forgot the rival appears one more time before being champion. Who really cares, right? Come to think of it, I had to come back from the end of the victory road to fight Giovanni because I simply forgot his days, Jim. Oh, these days. I did a lot of backpacking sorting to have in it every applicable TMs, also the PP refillers. It was mostly a waste of time, but whatever. I felt myself safe, so I went in. This whole sorting equipment was kinda relaxing, and I had two water type moves, so I didn't even have to worry about ghosts. And running out of elemental type moves beside the two normal type HM moves, which does not affect ghost type Pokemons. Yeah, Craphammer was just too good to override until this point, so I had two water type moves. The ice type moves couldn't really. The ice type Pokemons from the first trainer in the league couldn't really harm me, being water type and ice type kinda the same type. No one has really any idea why the two types exist, and one of them just one of them just could be deleted, but whatever. So let's see the second victim. Poor Bruno is a rock type trainer too, just like Giovanni. So what did you expect? Moving on. Agatha was dumb, always trying Dream Eater, never trying to make me sleep. She had her chances, as those Pokémons are big, many of them took 2 turns to being shut down, so it's entirely her fault. Then came Lance. I looked at his Pokemon, checked my PPs, checked the champion rivals Pokemons, and decided to override Carpramar finally with Ice Beam. Had Blizzard too, but mid chances either way. If I had not the power to win, Blizzard was a backup move. But this was pretty much the end of it. The champion fight was even mostly a formality. So, yes, you can do the first generations with just one single Pokemon without HM slaves. And yes, I paid double attention to don't even pick up the EV and the dog Pokemon and the Lapras. I had to reload that rival fight because I just didn't know better and made a conversation with the Lapras owner. Well,